When COVID came on the scene and the pandemic was proclaimed, it really crept up on our entire system. And so immediately, we knew something was moving very quickly. When we thought about the Expedited Housing Initiative, it was one of our innovative initiatives that our staff collectively came up with, and it was based off of two very strong criteria. One, an immediate health crisis, meaning that people who were facing or at risk of homelessness did not have the resources to do the social distancing and to be able to spread out. The second piece was just the whole issue of people losing their jobs. And if they had a job and it was primarily folks who were living day to day, paycheck to paycheck, they lost their housing.
One of the benefits, if you can say, of COVID was the federal government provided CARES Act funding to different continuums of care. So Chicago decided to use the funding from the federal government to invest in rapid rehousing dollars to create what we call now the Expedited Housing Initiative. One of the important things that we knew had to come of this was coordination and how we would get the money out to those in our shelters as well as the unsheltered.
So the role of Renaissance Social Services in the Expedited Housing Initiative was to create a rapid rehousing team and to have housing liaisons to connect people during the expedited housing events to the housing, and then the rapid rehousing team would pick up and provide them with the support on an ongoing basis once they're housed.
The first thing we did, we went to the city and we were able to tell them our shelters need masks. People need to spread the bed 6 feet apart. They need to be able to feel that they're safe. We needed to build our resources with landlords so that if someone was really struggling during the pandemic and out of a burst of anger punches a wall, that should not be an immediate eviction. That means call your case manager, let's get some intervention, find out what's going on, and help you in a way so that you don't lose your housing.
All Chicago has been so important in helping make sure all the providers in the city are communicating that we're having the right types of programs developed and being implemented to be able to serve the people who are experiencing homelessness in the city.
It was important for the city of Chicago to support the Expedited Housing Initiative and accelerated moving events because the goal of shelter is to be rare, brief, and non-reoccurring. So instead of investing more in shelter beds, it was very important for us to invest in the housing on the back end.
One of the pieces that was really important and one of the lessons learned was the need for flexibility, the need for innovation. And here at All Chicago, we often say we can't do this work alone. And so to be able to demonstrate to each other that when we came together and we brought those resources together, it was much easier to get the work done. It built trust from those who we were serving because they saw we were working together. And in the end, the outcome of being able to find someone a safe place to call home and to be able to have that seen out loud was really important.